And Alfie Boe is telling me why he's looking forward to coming back to Swansea for summer in Singleton. I said to Alfie, life on the road now, you're a pop star. Do you drink loads? Do you trash your hotel bedroom? What does your wife send you from home to keep you happy? He said this.
You know what? I get a lot of cross stitch, which is really bizarre. You know, embroidery and things like that.
Yeah. Good luck, Alfie. Wynne with you on BBC Radio Wales. And the nation's second favourite tenor, Alfie Boe, is heading to Singleton Park this Sunday for an evening of music alongside some other well-known voices. Now, I caught up with the man himself earlier and noticed that he'd smartened himself up earlier. Well, last time I saw him on a trip to Wales, he was looking a bit smarter anyway.
I've come here, I'm going after your style now.
What? Cutting your hair and putting on 5 stone? Is that where you're going?
I'm nearly there, buddy. I'm nearly there.
Tell me, Singleton Park, have you been there before?
I have been there before. In fact, I was there. The last time I was there was for a prom, and it was with Rebecca Evans.
Yeah.
We did a great night, and we had a wonderful time. And in fact, I was made an honorary Welshman.
Really? By who?
By a load of Welshmen.
Because you know I'm basically running Wales now, don't you?
Really? Right, okay,
Yeah.
So I've got to get your approval first.
You've always had my approval. Always, always, always. How can you remember you've been to Singleton before? Because you must be doing gigs absolutely everywhere now.
I'm pretty busy at the minute, but all's going well. I'm thrilled with the way that things are going, Wynne, but as you know, it's non-stop. You have to keep working, you have to keep ploughing ahead and looking always to the future.
I mean, your voice sounds as fresh as ever. Absolutely. But some days I get up and I think, I really would rather not sing today. Do you have days like that?
Never. I never have days like that.
Alfie Boe, international liar. Absolutely fantastic.
I wake up and all I've got is butterflies flying around my throat, mate, all the time. No, I wake up and I think, where's my voice? I've got a gig tonight. You know, inevitably when it kicks in and you feel fine.
You've always been a man who has been popular with the ladies, right? I'm not saying anything is going on, but you must...
Your cast-offs.
You must have more crazy fans than the average person because you're a good-looking bloke and you're a tenor. Have you been sent anything weird ever?
You know what? I get a lot of cross stitch, which is really bizarre. I get sent a lot of cross stitch. It's really weird.
Really?
Yeah, you know, embroidery and things like that, and
wow,
and which is sweet. My kids get a lot of gifts. My kids get a lot of like storybooks and teddy bears and things, and then you know I turned up to a gig and somebody said, "Oh, this lady's got a huge parcel for us and a huge present," and it's like, "Oh, hey, great, fantastic. Let's get in there. What is it? What is it?" And it'll be a huge teddy bear for my kid. And I'm thinking, I'm busting my gut. My little kid's at home watching Teletubbies. You know, where's my gift?
I mean, I love my kids and stuff, but, you know, they're getting reflected glory, yeah? This is unbelievable. The thing about those cross-stitches, Alfie, try not to leave them dangerously close to the bin in hotels. The other day I saw you singing at the FA Cup final. What was that like?
Oh, man, incredible. Absolutely incredible. I mean, it would have been better if Liverpool were playing, but never mind. It was amazing, Wynne, I've got to say. What I wasn't prepared for was the sound on the pitch. I stood on the grounds at Wembley, and I had my in-ears in because the sound was really difficult to hear the track and hear the band and stuff, so I took my in-ears out. And the roar from the crowd is phenomenal. It's incredible. What the players must hear when they score a goal is mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. It was amazing the way, the sound that was echoing around that stadium.
That's amazing. And I also read you're going to Broadway.
I am, mate. I am. I've been invited back into Les Miserables. I'm going to reprise the role of Jean Valjean and, take it on again.
Alfie, we trained at the same time. I have to say, I did a musical once. It nearly killed me. How on earth do you do the 8 shows a week? It's absolutely exhausting.
It really is tough. I mean, on Broadway, I'm going to be doing 7 shows a week for 6 months.
Wow.
But, you know, the stamina... you sort of like your body just sort of settles in after a while. After so long, you get over that little hump, and then all of a sudden your body seems to be prepared to sit into that role, sit into each phrase, into each song that you have to do. And it seems to work. I'm lucky that way.
Also, Wales is very lucky because you're coming to Llangollen.
I am. I love that festival so much. Last time I was there, I think I ended up running around that huge marquee to try and greet as many people in the audience as I possibly could.
Yeah.
And by the time I got back on stage, I was so exhausted I couldn't finish the song.
Absolutely brilliant.
I won't do that this time.
What I love about what you've done is, right, you've always loved, I've known you for over 20 years, and you've always loved a real broad, like kind of spectrum of music. And now you're actually getting the chance and the dream to perform everything that you want to perform, aren't you?
Again, I've been very fortunate that people have come on board and been patient with my idea of music and followed me and understood what I've been going on about. So I've been fortunate along those lines that initially it was a bit of a shock to certain people that I was going from opera to music theatre to rock to blues to folk to country and all that sort of stuff. It was a bit confusing, I suppose. But I just, Wynne, I don't, if your voice is capable of singing a song and it sounds right for the voice and it feels right, then dig in. I think it's fine.
Absolutely. And which brings me on to the Quadrophenia at the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
That's something else again, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. I've recorded the full album. The album's been out a week now. It came out June 8th. And it's been doing really well. A lot of response from my audience, a lot of response from the classical audience, and a lot of response from audiences of The Who. So what really this project has done for me is basically invited a classical audience into a rock world and a rock audience into a classical world.
Yeah.
The mix of audience that's going to be there at the Royal Albert Hall on July 5th, where myself, Pete Townsend, Phil Daniels and Billy Idol do this show. We're going to be on stage playing to Who fans, Royal Philharmonic Orchestra fans, Alfie Boe fans, and it's going to be a huge mix of people in one room enjoying one piece of music.
Have your fans got names? Do you know what I mean? Like fan zone?
The fan name, yeah. They call them.
Yeah.
They call themselves the Psychos. No, they don't. My fans are absolutely delightful. They're wonderful people.
Yeah.
They're lovely, and without them, it would be pointless doing what I do. They've been very supportive over the years and have stuck with me. But they call themselves Alfie's Arrows.
Oh, I've seen a group.
Cool.
I've also seen a group which I think I'm a member of, Alfie's Angels.
You're the president of that fan club.
Yeah. I love you. And if you could send me another pair of your pants, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Just stop sending the cross stitching.
Alfie, I'm going to let you go because I know you've got a concert tonight at Hampton Court. Have a brilliant time in Swansea on Sunday. And if you're passing on the way back, nip in for a cup of tea, yeah?
I'd love to. Let's get together soon, then.
Yeah.
Take it easy, mate.
See you soon. Bye, mate. Ta-da.
Bye-bye.